Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So here is floor 12 of the Strikers Rest again, but this time we'll do an all drop team, and I guess I'll follow the same rules as my impossible runs, which is one impossible drop monster, and then three regular or extreme drop monsters. Alrighty, so gimmicks here are damage walls, gravity barriers, and blocks. And this is kind of a difficult team to put together with drop monsters, because first of all, Akala, who's my number one character, he's the only drop character with both no gravity barrier and no damage wall. So he was definitely a shoo-in for my choice of team here. Next I'm using PCG3 Ascension, and he does not have any latent null abilities, but he does have an 8-turn null everything strike shot. So every other turn he'll be as mobile as Akala, so that should come in handy here. Next I'm using a Snowman. He has only null gravity barrier, but he does have an 8-turn tackle strike shot, which can help him stick to guys and then avoid damage walls. And then finally I'm using Leah Ascension, an oldie but goodie. She is a Pierce with a null damage wall, so she'll be able to manage gravity barriers, even though she'll go through them very slowly. Okay, and then as we can see, the damage walls are concentrated on only the right side of the screen. And then in every stage of this mission, the damage walls will be concentrated. So if we're careful, then we can avoid them with our non-null damage wall characters. In the case of this stage, the damage walls will come out on the top of the screen. So yeah, this might be a good chance to use PCG3 Ascension's Strike Shot. So we'll get a little bit of speed and power up, but more importantly we will prevent damage from the damage walls. Alright, and then the damage walls come out only every other turn. So here on Snowman's turn he can move around freely because the damage walls are not out this turn. And then, yeah, just, I guess based on your positioning, that would sort of determine which guys you take out first. In this case, I was more towards the top of the screen, so I got rid of the guys on the top of the screen. Yeah, just whatever your situation is, you want to read it, and then you want to move your guys so that you can get the most amount of damage out per turn. Okay, so there I tried to get Snowman on top of the enemy there. I got an irregular bound, but I came back and took him out anyway thanks to Akala's bump combo. And yeah, Akala's bump combo is pretty great. It's called Flare. It's kind of a short range attack like a blast bump combo. It does not set off other bump combos, but it does do good damage. And then it has a chance to stun whomever it hits. And then whereas lasers, they shoot out 3 lasers in their bump combos, the flare shoots out 6 times. So that damage of like, I think it was 13 or 15,000, it multiplied by 6 if you can hit them all into one guy. So pretty darn strong. Okay, that went pretty smoothly, so here is boss battle number 1. And then damage walls will be concentrated on the right side. But here I see a great chance to use Akala's Flare, so we'll go ahead and hit him. And yeah, that's really where Akala is at home, kind of wedged in between a bunch of guys. You can take advantage of his Flare in that situation. And then also his attack is more effective because he doesn't need to travel as much distance. Alright, so there again we'll get some more flare damage in, pretty good. Okay, so Snowman is kind of in a tricky spot, but thankfully we have his tackle strike shot ready, so we can go and we can stick to a guy. And in hindsight, I might have gone and hit Akala to get the the flare out, but it turned out okay, so. Alright, and then we will just take out the rest of the guys. HP is looking pretty good. Actually, all 4 of these characters, they have very high hit point totals. So, yeah, they are all recommended for that reason. Okay, second to last stage. Damage walls will appear at the bottom, so we can keep our non-null damage wall guys away from there. And then these last 2 stages, I would say, are really a race against time, because the boss and the little guys, they do a lot of damage. So we kind of need to kill or be killed on these last 2 levels. Okay, pretty good. Positioning is pretty good. Yeah, but the poison does do a lot of damage on this mission, so I'm a little worried about that. Okay, let's try to set off some bump combos here. I would say anytime you have a Kala near the boss's weak point, it's worth going after the flare. Alright, I would love to grow that heart to the gold version. So let's ignore that and then take down the boss. Okay, very good. And then we'll stall a little bit more. We'll take down just 2 of the guys, not all of them. And then we should be able to grab the gold heart. Alright, excellent. Alright, and then for the last stage, we want to position Akala towards the bottom of the screen, so that he can get his laser strike shot into the boss. Alright, we'll use Leo's strike shot to get rid of this gravity barrier guy here in the middle. And then we will hope for the weak point to stay right there, and good. Alrighty, so we're set up perfectly for the strike shot. We will fire that off. Alright, pretty good. Boss is only halfway there though, so we'll still have to work on all the other guys. Regular bound there, that's too bad. Okay, so again I have a Kala position near the boss's weak point, so we'll go for the flare. Pretty good, almost 500,000. Uh-oh, things are not looking too good. We'll try to grab the heart. Alright, very good. Yeah, I'm really liking that flare. Every chance I get these days, I'm trying to put Akala to use. And yeah, so far, pretty pleased. Okay, so that took some doing. I admit, that did take a couple tries. But that was floor 12 with an all-drop party. Alright, hopefully that was helpful. Take care.